Introducing first, making his way to the blue corner, Enes Jesaravik.
Gonna take a look at a guy who calls himself Brutus. Enes Jesaravik, and Jesaravik fighting out of Wisconsin Dells. Now, Wisconsin Dells is where I met my wife, and there is a large Polish contingent in the Wisconsin Dells. Looking at Jesaravik's last name, I'm guessing it's of Polish descent, so maybe that is what is behind that one. When you finally see his name up on the screen, you will know I'm doing a pretty darn good job of pronouncing it. I believe at least I am. Jesaravik. And there is like a lot of consonants in that last name. So what do we know about Brutus here?
You know, not much. I know he's training with Felipe Barbosa. Obviously, a fantastic coach, a jiu-jitsu ace. I love the bigger weight classes. See him fight, 185. It only takes one, for someone's lights to go out. Interested to see, coming from Barbosa's gym, usually they have a jiu-jitsu background, but always seeing interested to see how the hands go.
Brutus into the cage, again making his amateur debut tonight, and dang, isn't he in good fighting shape for his first fight.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Red Schaefer's son, Leo Sabala.
Leo Sabala making his walk to the cage, wearing the Red Schaefer shirt. And I tell you what, we know a whole lot about Red Schaefer, don't we?
Red Schaefer is a Wisconsin MMA legend, to say the least. Interesting nickname here for Leonel. He's going as Red Schaefer's son.
Yeah, I saw that too. That's why I definitely wanted to bring up the name, the background with Red Schaefer, and basically a legendary gym here in the state of Wisconsin. And so if he is Red Schaefer's son, I'm not sure if that's biological. I don't know the background information on that, but I'm guessing that it is definitely spiritual for Leo Sabala. Sabala getting checked out as he will be making his amateur debut as well. Final checks on Leo. And maybe a good time too if we could check out the tail of the tape between these two fighters. As Sabala makes the crawl in, and here it is, the tail of the tape between Sabala and Jesaravik. Jesaravik, by the way, with a greater advantage in height for sure as we go up to Ken.
These guys look 2 weight classes apart. 6'3", 5'7". I wouldn't be surprised in the near future if we see Sabala drop to 170.
Weighed in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of the Wisconsin Dells, representing Felipe Barbosa, BJJ, Enes Brutus Jesaravik.
Jesaravik actually Macedonian, so there we go.
Good job on the pronunciation, Rich.
Standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, also weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, representing Red Schaefer MMA, Red Schaefer's son, Leo Sabala.
That's one heck of a nickname to have to live up to if you are Leo Sabala. And Jesaravik, so Macedonian descent, I'm guessing, and I'm thinking back to the history books, Alexander the Great was Macedonian, I believe. So
I believe he was.
A lot for him to live up to as well. And holy cow, Sabala with one right hand takes Jesaravik down, but he's back on his feet, caught by surprise, and now holding on for dear life as he grabs Sabala and brings him down, although in a bit of a precarious situation is Jesaravik. Brutus almost caught in a chokehold here, but really just trying to weather the storm after getting caught by a quick shot from Sabala.
That was a huge shot, and what a recovery, for Jesaravik to be able to earn the takedown. And
well, especially in these amateur fights, as there's a hip toss, it looked like, or an arm drag there by Sabala, at a nice move to put Jesaravik down. You know, because in these amateur fights, if you knock somebody down, they're usually quick to call the fights. You don't want to see an amateur fighter get hurt. They'll let the pro guys go a little bit longer. They got money on the line. But with the amateur guys, you definitely don't want to see them get hurt. So you talk about the recovery by Jesaravik. I mean, it's nothing short of extraordinary, actually, that he's still in this fight.
For sure, and this is a frantic pace for the first minute. Starting to slow down a little bit here, but the old Conor McGregor shoulder thrust there. I like to see that.
Good knee thrust there by Sabala, who is able to do some scoring and some damage here in round one. Jesaravik in a bit of trouble again, as now Sabala has his back, and there's going to be a timeout called. So I wasn't sure if he was calling the fight, but our referee here is going to say a punch to the back of the head, and that's going to cost Sabala a point, as a point's taken away here.
You know, that was right in front of us. I thought those were landing to the side of the head, but the referee had a better viewpoint. Said he saw something to the back of the head.
Well, here is the replay, and we're taking a look at it as Jesaravik started grabbing the back of his head. So that is a delay. I tell you what, why don't we take a quick break? We'll come back and see if Jesaravik can continue here in our second fight in Chosen Few Fighting Championships number 23 on Television Wisconsin. All right. Looks like this fight's going to be ruled a no contest as we're back out at Monona Terrace, as Jesaravik unable to continue after the punch to the back of the head. He had 5 minutes to recover. I think we're
all right,
right
ladies
about
and
at the
gentlemen,
limit of that.
hear
Let's
it
go
for
up to
these two
Ken
fighters.
and hear what he has to say here.
At 1 minute 34 seconds of the first round, the doctor has advised that we stop this contest, and because it hasn't passed 2 rounds, it's deemed a no contest.
Well, there we go, Ken explaining a little bit more. We will go ahead and step aside and get ready for our third fight of the night, and that's coming up right after this.